It's Sean from Sean's Model Builds, and I have found the boxes from the other model kits. Now let me see if I can unpack something here. One moment. That feels like the space shuttle. Oh, that is the space shuttle. Yeah, the 200 scale space shuttle, and may in fact be other things as well. Okay, so that is now empty. I will add it to the pile, box pile. Okay, so there is the space shuttle stand. There is the Discovery Enterprise stand. It managed to be in the same box as the space shuttle without being wrecked. So let's put... Oh, okay. How am I going to... Yeah, that's what... Oh, well, I know how. Here. Pull the gray bin out. There you go. There you go. And move models this way. Don't worry, I'll show you what I'm doing in a moment. All right, there we go. There you go. Front and center, just as it should be. The Space Shuttle Columbia in 200 scale. Let's see if I can move it over here with the model cars. There you go, and that should leave room for the two Voyagers, which should be in these model display case boxes. All right, so let's I'm gonna unbox them one by one, add their bubble wrap to the appropriate section. Let's see which one this is. Wait, that. Huh. That's not Voyager at all. That is the. Well, then I really am mystified because. My goodness, I mean. You didn't fit two Voyagers into one model kit box, did you? Were they all able to fit? I don't know. Well, at least you found the proper Wrath of Khan stand. That's a relief. You know, I am glad they used all the model packing material I had for the kit. Alright, well, that's one box down. Okay, so let's see here. The Botany Bay in gold goes on its auxiliary stand here. Come on. Come on. There you go. Yeah, both its tail fins fell off, but not anything else. There you go. There's the Enterprise. So I guess I can... Well, there you go. You can put them on the window. Okay, there we go. So now we just move the 24th century refit over, switch out the Wrath of Khan's wrong base for the proper base, which is it's not any lighter, of course. All right. There you go. And then Voyager can fit here, one in front of the other. Assuming, of course, that both of them are in the same box. That seems rather risky because one has a stand and one has a landing legs only, but I guess we're going to find out. It feels like there's one on top of the other. Oh my god, it actually worked. Okay, that's a miracle that nothing broke. But no, all four landing legs are intact. Okay, all right. I'll have to remember that in the future, that if you want to transport both Voyagers, you're only going to need one bag, not two. Okay, so there is the landing legs Voyager. Let me tilt this down so you can see. There we go. Landing legs Voyager. Excellent. Landing legs Voyager, Voyager on the stand. Now, at first glance, they look identical, but there are subtle differences. Lighter accent panels. These are gray, those are royal light gray, brownish gray. Lighter phasers, darker phasers. Every window alternating in color. As per the Revell guide, every window lit up like it was on the show. Nacelles move, nacelles fixed. But everything else is virtually identical, and most of the ship is done. And there's just a few side hatch decals to do. As you can see, there's one missing there, but if it did its job properly, side hatch decal, see? Front decal, yes. Side hatch one there. Okay, so now I'll put them in their proper positions. Bubbles around a lot, but it wants the big base. I don't know where there was another big base, but I'm missing the stand rod. And unfortunately, now let's see here. Will the big scale Voyager take a small base? Not really. Alright, that presents a problem because there is a missing stand rod for Voyager. It's not in the screw tree box from what I can see. It's not in the brush container. So let's check the top drawer with all the supplies in it, because just a moment. 1 minute here. I have an idea. I don't know if it's a good one or a bad one. No, that would move around way too much. I was going to use the test rod for the Enterprise B color, but that's not working either. Well, that's a bit of a mystery. I mean, somewhere I have the landing legs for the big scale Voyager, but I don't know where they are. So in the meantime, Voyager, until I can source another polar light stand for it. Big size, because of course at my parents' house the Enterprise is already taking one, and Voyager won't take the small stand for whatever reason. And of course those are the painting stands, and this is a spare stand. So I guess the next thing to do now is to put the two Voyagers in their proper positions. There we go. Voyager on landing legs and Voyager on the stand. There you are. And there is the new quote-unquote Starship corner. Alright, so that's good. And besides, it's better if the Enterprise A is on there by itself. Anyway, you don't want to have to share that shelf with anything else. Okay, so now I can continue with the Reliant without interference because there's nothing else in the way. I can do the, I'd probably do under here first and the top of this. Well, maybe not because it rests on that, but at least do in there. And then the saucer wedges. And the top of the nacelles if I can, because they're not going to rest on anything, nor the side things. So that's pretty good, the plan for now. That's distressing that the stand for Voyager went missing, but I have one thought. Give me 1 minute. Stand, and it's on the painting base, but at least that'll hold Voyager for now. And where am I going to put it? Well, I think that until I unbox the Star Wars books and or find them. Now, let's see. Can it? No, it's too high. All right, where else? Where else can I put it? Well, I would say, let me see here. Why don't we just put it on the base? Oh. Huh. Oh, that was playing the whole time, was it? Well, there you go. There's Voyager. Almost like it's launching into orbit. And both nacelles are down. Okay, so there you go. The 3 Voyagers with the 3 Enterprises. That's pretty good. And of course, that's from 2018 when I was in my silver chrome phase. And so is those two. But at least you have, oh, now, give me a moment. Rotate, careful, don't hurt the nacelles now. There you go. There's the 3 Enterprises. Perfect. So now call that the Starship display corner because that's essentially what it is. The flashlight is lighting it up a bit better. There you go. All right, so that's all for now from Sean's model builds. I'll pick this up. So this is the final piece of setting up the model room. Really? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Next up, I'll continue posting finishing up the Robocop car. I think I'm 2 builds behind because, as you see, the Wrath of Khan Enterprise is nearly complete. I mean, I may just have to put something on the shuttle bay fantail or something, but and the 2 Voyagers are mostly done. Now, what was I going to say? I mean, this is a pristine stand. That's a painting stand. So is that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. Voyager looks a bit better now before it tilts away. There, I got it. Good. All right. So that's all for now from Sean's model builds. Here's the updated display shelf. The Enterprise A looks better all by itself on the top shelf, just like it was before. And of course, you got all these kits to build, but to avoid trying to repeat myself, I am aiming to build this kit next. Model number 44, the Anson Mount 1000 Scale Enterprise, because hopefully one of these years, I'll be able to go to a convention, show him his ship, and have him sign the base. And after that, what is Model 45 going to be? I think it's going to be something I haven't built yet, like the 1400 Scale Enterprise C. I do have 2 of them, because there's the new one there. Always trying to build something I haven't built yet. And of course, it's strange. I have 4 NX-01 kits, but you see, Columbia, regular, refit probably, and mirror. Yeah. And you have motion picture refit. No Pearl, near, no, oh no. There, yep, And then these 2, so first pilot and production edition. Because the one over there is actually the second pilot. And of course you have Star Trek 1 and Star Trek 4. What I'd love to do is just prime the bottom saucer of this one, give it its white pearlescent base coat on top of the gray primer, and then put the colored iridescent Aztec decals on it. Yeah. On the bottom, so I can see how they look. Because that is the motion picture one and you want to look. And you see, aqua trim, blue trim, Lakota and Enterprise B. So, yeah, that's always already working. Good. Yeah, that's mostly the sci-fi shelf, except for a few random cars on the top. Okay, well, that is truly goodbye for now, and I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.